Venus is in Taurus from March 30th until April 24th. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you are a Taurus rising, you can expect for this to show up in your appearance and enhance beauty in your interactions somehow. If you're a Gemini rising, you can expect this to show up in your dream work, your subconscious, and that can actually really help you with manifesting and to feel better about what's going on in your day-to-day life right now, because this is a very fast-moving energy with Aries season. So that'll give you like a nice foundation for your values to sink into. And if you are a Cancer rising, this is going on in your 11th house. And so that is going to enhance your idea of how you really like fit into the bigger world and into, if you do social networking and media, and your like bigger ideas of friendship, and even help you. Sometimes the 11th house is looked at as a very lucky house, or the luckiest. So it could really help you land some good luck, if you will, with your finances and your social circles. So your karma's coming back to you. And then we have the 10th house for Leo rising. So if you are a Leo rising, Venus is in Taurus in your 10th house. So this is about your long-term legacy, if you will, your authority, what people look up to you about. And so you're getting like a bit of a makeover in that, in a very positive way. So look forward to that. And if you are a Virgo rising, this is going on in your 9th house. So you're going to feel an enhancement in how you approach your day-to-day spirituality. If you have any kind of things to do with legal framework or higher education, then that's going to also be like positively enhanced for you. And it's going to help you to like manifest into a broader arena, either you personally like getting out there, if that's anything related to what you do, but also in terms of how you're able to grasp and understand the bigger concepts that have been like going on in the back of your mind, and they're going to help you to manifest more value and beauty in your more mundane life. Then for the 8th house, we have Libra rising. So this is going on for you in a deeper sector of intimacy and perhaps shared resources. So it really depends on what's, of course, going on in the rest of your life. But this house can have to do with a few different kinds of things that are shared. Like intimacy is a shared experience, even if it's with yourself. And shared resources, this can have to do with going deeper, with manifesting more value and abundance somehow with either like groups and investments, or if loans, and also with your twin flame, like going deeper with how you truly like are able to connect with your twin flame on a deeper level. So that's pretty juicy. Then we have for the 7th house, we have Scorpio rising. And so this is the first house in the zodiac of relationships on the wheel, and where we're kind of coming out of looking at yourself back into the daylight, if you will. And so this is going on, in that really like lovely house of how we're interacting with each other in a contractual way. So there's something that is getting a beautification for you if there's any kind of contracts underway, if there's something going on with your twin flame that is more of a formal agreement. And even if that's something more inwardly, depending on where you're at with your twin flame journey, but there is something going on in relationship, in your business dealings and or with your relationship with your twin flame. And so I feel that this is directly related to just like you and your twin flame leveling up your life purpose in a nice way. And then for Sagittarius rising, this is going on in your 6th house. So for you, this is really like beautification of the day-to-day dealings of life and your daily routine. And that can be a really nice thing to take advantage of and benefit from, is really like getting almost excited about your day-to-day service that you do, your work, and everything that is involved in those day-to-day activities. If you have pets, you got to feed the pets, obviously, every day. You have to do the basic things of self-care every day. And there's the 6th house, there's a lot going on there, but those are a few ways that this is probably manifesting for you. And then for Capricorn rising, this is going on in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and kind of theatrics, and like, the innocent theatrical side of life where you just are happy to be seen, like your inner child. So that's getting a makeover, like you're feeling better about being seen and about romance in general. Maybe you've just worked through some blocks, and that's a really lovely thing. And I would encourage you to take on a little bit of a creative endeavor or go deeper with one that you've been working on. And then we have a Aquarius rising in your, this is going on, Venus and Taurus is going on in your 4th house. So right now, this is an amazing time to beautify your home, to go deeper with the value of your ancestors too, and how, like maybe you have some heirloom jewelry, for instance, that you really like, and you want to make use of that and wear it. Or there's some kind of tradition that involves aesthetics in your lineage. This could be a really great time for all of that. And really just going deeper with nurturing yourself in your personal space. And then for Pisces rising, this is going on in your 3rd house of communication and how you learn and your intelligence. So this is going on for you in I want to say a facelift, but a makeover of how you feel about your intelligence. I feel is really what's going on here. Like you're feeling more confident, and that's very beautiful and magnetic. And I think that can be a very potent healing force, if you will, magnetic force. And then for Aries rising, this is going on in your 2nd house. So this is amazing for manifesting just more like real like value, perhaps monetary value, finances into your reality. And so if it doesn't happen during the transit, it may like be that you're setting yourself up for success here as like Venus is transiting through your 2nd house. But it also can have to do with love. And, if you really look into your heart, and this is like your twin flame journey is, your twin flame is like you value love just as much as you value money, or more than hopefully you do, right? Then you're really setting yourself up good for a positive feedback loop with your twin flame union and harmonizing that more deeply. And then we are back to Taurus in the 1st house. So that is it for this little update on Venus moving into Taurus. So enjoy the transit, enjoy your April. See you later.